In relation to netiquette that you observe online, there's also a concept called digital citizenship. Now, what does it mean? A digital citizen refers to a person who has the knowledge and skills to effectively use digital technologies to communicate with others, participate in society, and create and consume digital content. So, if you are a user of technology and in the internet, then you are already called digital citizen. Okay, so it's like a person living in a community, a citizen. But in this case, it's over the cyberspace. So we are called digital citizen. And there's no doubt that we fall under this citizenship because we use online classes now and we don't have a choice but to communicate and participate in the school community over the internet. The definition of digital citizenship is defined by the quality of habits, actions, and consumption patterns that impact the ecology of digital content and communities. So, in terms of habits, well, we can relate it to the netiquette since these are behaviors that we observe online, actions, and consumption patterns. What are the things that we access online? That's digital citizenship. Ways on how to practice digital citizenship. Good practice. Communicating with respect, respecting others' privacy, seeing things from another perspective, adding helpful information or context to a discussion or wiki page, supporting others by offering useful feedback and encouraging them or sharing work they're proud of. So that's basically discussed in the netiquette. But just for reinforcement, well, make sure that you remember these things. Qualities of good digital citizen. One, protect private information for themselves and others, stay safe online, balance the time they spend online and using media, carefully manage their digital footprint. This one will be discussed afterwards. Respect copyright and intellectual property. This one you'll know in lesson 4. Stand up to cyberbullying when they see it happening. This one we'll discuss it further in lesson 5. Respect themselves and others. So I've mentioned some following topics which will be discussed in the following lessons. So I hope that you'll reserve space for your memory, okay, for these ones. Now, digital footprints. If you're familiar with the poem Footprints in the Sand, well, digital footprints also has the same concept because you leave a trail when you walk in the sand, and on the internet, you also leave trails, virtual trails that will define who you are as a person. What is digital footprints? Your digital footprint is anything that is about you or put out by you online, according to Brian Harrington. It may be intentional or unintentional for you to share personal information online, but whatever the case is, that is your digital footprint. A digital footprint is a trail of data you create while using the internet. It includes the websites you visit, emails you send, and information you submit to online services. So just as how you open the internet, open new tab and type the website you're going to, and then click the links that you want to read, well, that leaves a trail. Okay. Aside from having a history on your device, digital footprint can is not as easy as erasing the history. All right. Two types of footprint, digital footprint. One is a passive digital footprint. It is a data trail you unintentionally leave online. So, how does this happen? Some websites keep some information about you as you browse their web page, and that is passive digital footprint. You did not intentionally give these information, or you did not volunteer these information. Next. An active digital footprint includes data that you intentionally submit online, just as how you're trying to register on specific websites, Netflix, Spotify, Facebook, Instagram. You encode your personal information, name or complete name, age, address, or gender. These are active digital footprint. Let's discuss that further. Passive digital footprint. It is when you visit a website, the web server may log your IP address, which identifies your internet service provider and your approximate location. While your IP address may change and does not include any personal information, it is still considered part of your digital footprint. A more personal aspect of your passive digital footprint is your search history, which is saved by some search engines while you are logged in. But with my experience with Google Chrome, my friends taught me how to delete history because it also consume memory, if I remember it correctly. All right. So that's passive digital footprint. Active digital footprint, on the other hand, sorry about that. Let's relocate in this corner. Okay. Active digital footprint, sending an email contributes to your active digital footprint since you expect the data to be seen or saved by another person. The more email you send, the more your digital footprint grows. Since most people save their email online, the messages you send can easily remain online for several years or more. So, in communicating, we send messages, we use Gmail, Yahoo Mail, we use our Microsoft Outlook that is under active digital footprint because we intentionally send messages and send data. It could be personal or it could be academic. Okay, that's under active digital footprint. For example, Twitter, Facebook, and Tumblr. That's under active digital footprint because you intentionally share your data, sharing experiences, sharing posts, pictures, hanash, sabuhay. That's active digital footprint. Okay, digital footprint and what do yours say? Be careful about the following: what you share, where you share it, and with whom you share it. Because sometimes we can select people whom we would like to share selected posts to. We can limit our audience, right? Be smart about sites you visit, emails you open, and links you click. So, one way to protect, if you're very private and you don't want to to let your digital citizenship or digital footprint grow, you can use VPN. These are applications that limit saving data about yourself. So be yourself, but be your best self. Next. More information about digital footprints. How are these gathered? Some websites use cookies. Some websites also provide notifications saying that this website uses cookies. Click to agree, but you don't really have a choice but to click agree. Okay, so they try to collect small files stored in your computer. Okay, and they try to visit the user activities. Okay, cookies also allow you to hold items in a shopping cart, store preferences or login information, and make personalized suggestions based on your location or interests. So if you browse, what do you call this, online shops like Lazada, Shopee, Zalora, you'll encounter advertisements related to the products that you search for. Okay, so that's I think one positive effect of digital footprints using cookies.